rocking. Gotta stay locked in Goggins. Gotta ball out like Rodman. Straight to the top, I'm all in. Ordinary's like a toxin. I don't wanna be like Robin. I just wanna leave no option. Fuck caution, I ain't gonna be common. I got the confidence, like I'm on this shit, like I'm the baddest bitch in the club. I'm here for dominance, I'm being honest, that's what I want, I'll never give up. I want the whole place sold out, my name in every mouth. You know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name.
Driven by fire, driven by fear, never get tired, no I'm still here. Fell through the cracks, now I'm shifting gears. 10 years into my moments here, waiting my turn, now I'm hot in demand. Slept on a kid, but I had bigger plans. Stayed low key, but I still hit drive. Give me one shot and I'm coming alive. Names on the left, they can taste it. Gunning for the top, no limitations. From the basement, no hesitation. Flipping on my L's and straight motivation. Ain't no quitter, I'm built for the grind. Pressure makes diamonds, so I'm gonna shine. One more shot, yeah, one more time. Driven affection, we locked in our primes. Place on my gloves, been fighting for years. Faced all my demons, I faced all my fears. Took every hit as I look in the mirror, my vision's alive and the mission is clear. Say my name, say it loud. Every scar I wear them proud. Every word coming out my mouth has got me here where I'm standing now. Eyes on the prize, don't blink, don't break. Move with a purpose, don't be fake. No plan B, only got a plan A. When he built like me, there's only one way. Straight to the top, oh gas, no brakes. Yeah, straight to the top, cause no gotta stay.
You know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my, you know I'm after this shit, till the world say my motherfucking name.
Well, hello. It is, Friday. Or is it Saturday now? Saturday in the UK. But it's Friday. It's FIUF Day. Or flying. I'm undoubtedly falling, as I tend to do when I'm playing Hello Kitty, because I tend to fall off a few things. You know, it's what I do. It's my luck. It's what I'm about. How are you doing today? Yeah, if you've seen my community post, we've had a bit of a week, but yeah, just trying to get through that phase when somebody passes away before, you know, you get the chance to say goodbye to them for the last time. It's that period. We went through that a couple of years ago with my own mother and now my mother-in-law. So yeah, it gets easier, and I'm just trying to be there for my husband as much as I can at the moment. Because he's more important than any of this YouTube stuff, so love you, baby. Anywho, I am going to get into the game. Any moment now. Yeah. I'm glad you drove down to see her as well. I think you needed that. It's a very tough thing to do, but it has to be done, unfortunately. Especially as it came out of the blue, as it were. I hope you enjoyed the new intro. I may or may not be using that one a lot, but I kind of found that last night after we were having a conversation about saying my name and dropping Walter White gifs and Beyonce gifs, and then I was just browsing looking for, I just fancy doing another short. It was about 5 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, I want to do another short. So I found one, and I was going to do that, and then I spotted this. I'm like, hang on a minute, when did NFX release Say My Name? And it was like April last year. I'd completely missed that one. I'm usually right on it when they really drop a new track because they're just awesome. And yeah, that one was just perfect. So I mixed it up a little bit and dropped it in there today. Anywho, Kuma is visiting the island today. Be sure to go and say hi. Oh, it's dance night, of course. It's Friday night, isn't it? Here's a little gift. What do we get? Strawberry crates. Well, yeah, I mean it is. He's certainly got a style, but does our Bryce, but he's up until a couple of years ago, it's just not a style of music I thought I'd like. But God, it's impactful. How much longer is this festival gonna go on for, guys? It's been like, feels like years. Maybe it's the end soon. Okay, so we've got a couple more days left. 6 days, 5 hours and 51 minutes to be precise. I'm really wanting to get this outfit. Oh, hold on a minute. What happened then? Did it actually let me collect it? Because I'd already got that outfit. I'm sure that dropped into my inventory then. Ah, okay. Maybe it's one that I missed. I've had to keep it quiet from him. I just wanted it to be a nice surprise for when it arrived, and then I told him that there was something else on the way because we have the best group of people ever in our server, and I'm grateful for every single last one of you. Keeping me sane this past week, jumping me around the twist as well sometimes, but you know, that's what friends do, isn't it? Let's have a look what our quests are for today. Let's turn that one off because that's always there. Need to craft a pink cloud tree. Need to visit the desert boat. Take a selfie with Hagyadon. Give Kojimin any item. Okay. I still need to give our girl Kuromi a few things. We should finish off our weekly thing with her. Yeah, we've put the flowers in a vase now. As you probably seen from the photo that we shared. We've had to put it in a safe place away from the cats. Because I looked at what the Alstroemeria do, and it's not one of the most toxic, but it can make them a bit poorly. And because Charlie is a bit of a dickhead and likes chewing things, as does Blaine, we've put them safe out of harm's way. So nobody chews them, because cats can be that dumb sometimes. It's a flower I would never have thought as well, but apparently it's part of the lily family. A lot of those are really, really bad if you've got cats. I remember a few years ago, a Facebook friend of ours, their cat had passed away, and they just passed this comment that they always seem to lose their cat around the time this peace lily that they had came into bloom. And it was a case of, oh, hang on a minute. Apparently they'd lost another cat earlier. Around the same time when this flower bloomed, and they were completely unaware about lilies. I mean, I never knew this. My mum had lilies in bouquets and cats for years, but never had any issue with it. But you know, it's always best to take that precaution, really. Can't remember what the plant was I bought last year. Or was it the year before? Yeah, it would have been the year before. Went up to IKEA, bought a plant to replace the previous plant that the cats had decided to chew, because we always have to be very, very careful which ones we get. Because Blaine, the big fluffy idiot, was thinking this was the greatest thing ever. He had a new plant to chew, and then that one died because he chewed through part of it and it just gave up. So I went and got a new plant that looked taller, and then I ended up buying this little plant stand for it to go on. I think it's an Amazon review somewhere that I did of this actual stand, with the cat sat next to it looking annoyed because he couldn't chew his favourite plant anymore. So it did the job. And then my new plant died anyway because I forgot to water it. That's generally how it goes with me and plants. If I'm not looking at it, they die. Oh, there's another light bulb. Let's go and see what we can buy with the... Oh, there's another one as well. Let's go and see what we can buy with them. Oh, hi FBI. GFN. Good to see you both here. Are you having a good day? It's about... what time are we on now? It's about 5 in the evening for GFN, I think. My brain's not working at the minute. So now you're 8 hours behind. I think it's the same for you, FBI. Okay, let's go and have a look what's for sale in the stores. We're going to do the usual bit. I don't know what time FBI is on. I know it's not the same as you. This always makes me laugh because, you know, you guys are hours behind me and yet you go to bed before I do because you're getting tired, and it's like, guys, it's like 7 a.m. here. What are you talking about? Aha, so an hour ahead, so you're 6 hours behind. See, I always had it set in my head, right, okay, I can handle the 5 hours for the East Coast, I can handle the 8 hours for the West Coast, and then someone goes, oh, well, actually, I'm 6 hours. Like, what the heck? It's just so confusing trying to coordinate anything. Just scrolling through, trying to see if there's... maybe you can actually do anything with the special set that I just got, the Aurora or whatever it is. I've probably gone past it, because would it even be me if I didn't go scrolling right past it? Or maybe I just can't change the colour of it at all. In which case, why did I just buy another one? I'd like this to be sortable game developers, so I can do dresses or shirts, because they put all the t-shirts, shirts, full body things all on the t-shirt tab. There's absolutely no point to that. Oh, hang on, I want that one. Yeah, and he's on the same time as GFN. K-Bears is on the same time as Kasuma, I think. FBI, of course, has to be awkward and be, yeah, different time zone altogether. I remember having a fake argument with somebody online a few years ago about, you know, we invented in the UK we invented time, and we have the sort like the zero lines running through Greenwich Park because that's what generates the time, and they believed me. I mean, the bit about the median line running through Greenwich Park is actually true, but that's where the zero comes from GMT, and everything else is plus and minus from that. We don't really make the time. But they half believed me. Because, you know, sometimes I can just say things with such conviction that, you know, it came across as, you know, plausible. Oh, wow, yeah, that definitely looks good on Kiki. I know, but we don't actually make the time in Greenwich. That was the joke I was trying to... Well, exactly, we can. That's why, you know, a lot of narrators on things are British, because we just sound so bloody serious the whole damn time, and we could sell you any notion. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, I'll have to introduce you to Philomena Kunk. Oh my god, she's brilliant. I think she actually did a bit about the Greenwich line as well. What do I need to do with her? Let me check my quests. She wants something. I need to craft. Visit. Take a picture. Track progress. Need to talk to my melody. Okay. Let's talk to my melody. Mentioned that Hagidon seems a little down. Oh, good. That means we need to go and see him. That means I can do my selfie with him. How about veggie bread? In the best. So, what do I need to do? Do I need to make it? Of course I need to make it. What else would I need to do? You know, I have veggie bread in my pockets because Grandpa Bunny gives me one every blooming time. I remember doing training for a water. I was in training for working for a water company, and we were doing all the, you know, how the systems worked, teaching people sort of like the process of water cleansing and wastewater and whatever, and all the different types of calls that we'd need to be dealing with. And this tutor was talking about the water sources where we live, and you know, some areas there are sort of like natural springs. And this young girl, she was about, I think she was 17. She'd come there from doing her A levels, so same age as sort of like leaving high school for you guys. And first job, very wet behind the ears, and she says to him, well, I've got a bottle of Volvic strawberry here, touch of strawberry, where does that come from? And I just said, well, that comes from the strawberry spring. And she looked at me, oh, thanks. And I'm just desperately trying to keep my face straight while the tutor is falling around on the floor laughing at this girl just completely buying it. And then she says, was that a lie? And I'm like, yes, that was a lie. See, I don't just troll online, I troll in real life too. Okay, so I need to go and talk to Hagidon. Yeah, you can talk about planes. Oh, yeah, planes. It's one of those things where you have to be very careful what you say on the internet, because things can get misconstrued so easily, and if that isn't really what he meant, that is how it was taken. Of course, when you remove alive, it's gonna... I've already spoken to him about that. Let me just do my photo with these guys, which will... do I need to just talk to him? There we go. No, I couldn't find anybody. Well, there's no credible version of any tale that's been verified by any source that would have said that had actually happened. I mean, and to do that into the 5 as well. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just say, oh, it was clipped out of context when you've dirty deleted your whole life. You need to actually clarify what it was you said. I'm just going to swim over here because we got some nice music on the way across the ocean. Oni, hello girl. Wow. Yeah, it could possibly be possible if you were, you know, FBI and CIA. What? How many? We were 2001, weren't we? You know, if you've managed to pass all that by about the age of 20, 21, you know, it is possible, I suppose, but although I wouldn't want to call somebody a liar to the face. I might just take the piss out of them in a short or whatever, but where is the rabbit now? Where's she gone? What's she doing all the way over there? Seriously. That's me going back along the beach then. Bearing in mind how much is documented about that event and what happened to a lot of the people who were desperate to flee that situation. It's really poor taste to be bragging about something that is provably false. I watched all the broadcasts on that day. And no, it certainly wasn't announced here if it was. And you'd have thought that would have made big news. No, can you imagine it? You know, man jumps out of a plane and lives. I mean, not looking at the health and safety aspects that, you know, you can't open doors on planes and just jump like you can on a, you know, a passenger airline. Yeah. Just wouldn't happen. Yeah, 100%. Dragon, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Did you like your shoes? I can't remember if it's GFN or K-Bears who kitted you out of your new work shoes. I hope they were what you wanted. Okay, let's go and see what we can find with the Bippy machine. Sound here somewhere. What is that? That looks like some sort of hat type of thing. Certainly some kind of headwear. Oh, thanks to you, fan. Let's switch to our well, I didn't actually mean to try and catch a fish then, but while I'm here. Come on. No, I don't actually want to catch a fish. I want to switch to the Bippy thing. That's the null where it is. Right. Let's see where we need to go. Oh, okay, it's up in this area. Right, let's go up here then. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's sitting a couple of miles up the road from us, and it's... quite crazy. I'll tell you one thing, I've got terribly impatient waiting for deliveries ever since I got Amazon Prime. You know, sometimes I can get something delivered the same day or by 4 p.m. or whatever. And come on, where's this thing? There it is. There we go. Oh yeah, I keep remembering. Remembering? Forgetting. Guess I need to go and make some more fertilizer if I'm gonna do a whole patch like that. Let's look at my quest anyway. Turn that off again. I don't need to track that. Need to visit the desert boat. I can go and do that. It's not too far away. I think it's up here. I normally just hop in and in a mailbox. Down here somewhere? Yeah. So visited, that's all I needed to do. See if there's any beds. So I can upgrade while I'm here. Need more feathers, don't I? Let's go and pluck a duck. Oh, Peckles, where are you? Come to Cece. Snow. In the desert, really. The fact that it's been snow in the desert is crazy enough, but the fact that the snowman's still there in the desert. Does that make any sense? No, it makes no sense. Oh, hang on, that's not Peckle. That's Ruby. What's Ruby going to give me? Fizzy crystal. Okay. And that's it. Yeah, it's terrible, FBI. I think you should, you know, escalate this, you know, higher up the government chain and say, "Oi, where's my snow? Can you sort of like seed the snow clouds, please?" Because that's, you know, how we get snow apparently, and the weather and. Well, that's what the people who tried to tell me that the Earth is flat say, anyway. My favourite rebuttal to anyone who tells me that the Earth is flat is, of course it's not flat, or cats would have knocked everything off the edge of it by now. Okay, let's open up some feathery dudes' eggs. Still don't have many. Was that 18? Another 44 figures. Figures? Feathers. Let's fuck it up. I can't even talk, see? Let's fuck it up Friday. Don't think what they mean. Let's fuck up every word that comes out your mouth. Yay! See? More snow. In the desert. Behave yourselves. Ooh. I don't know what I did then, but I must have fallen off because it suddenly went black screen on me for a sec. Back up here again. Horses don't exist. You're right. You're right. They don't. So after all that and getting things, there's none I can actually get because I don't have a bed to actually trade in to make one because I've got them all anyway. Huh. That one I can buy up in the clouds. That one I have to make. I think I must have it in a house somewhere because it's not in my inventory. Gonna make another of these beds because it's absolutely gorgeous. Husband, look at this bed. We need to make this happen. I want my bed to look like that. Go. Isn't that just beautiful though? It just looks so gorgeous, and if it lit up like that it would be amazing. Unicorns exist because look, you know, I've got a unicorn horn on my head for no obvious reason, but then I got given it and thought, do you know what? I'm gonna stick that on my head because why not? So if anyone was wondering, it isn't actually an ice cream cone that's stuck on my head. It is unicorn horn. Maybe that's where the first sighting of a unicorn came from. You know, there was some passing horse that got an ice cream stuck on its head, and the child was screaming and crying, and you know, everyone was distracted from the fact, and they were wondering why this horse had a horn on its head, but they didn't realise it was actually a cornet. It could be an owl's tusk stuck on a donkey. That would be very possible. It would also be topical. Maybe the donkey with the narwhal's horn jumped out of a plane too. That would make sense. And maybe in fact it wasn't actually a unicorn, it was in fact a Pegasus. Yes, that's what it was. it was a Pegasus with a narwhal's horn stuck to its head. And that is how the donkey survived the jump out of the plane. But we've solved a mystery, guys. There can be no other explanation for it. I've cracked the code. The CIA will be beating down my door. To take me away for releasing this information publicly on YouTube. They've been keeping this information quiet for 25 years nearly, and yeah, I'm sorry guys, I didn't sign any documents that said I couldn't talk about it. It's just a theory, my opinion, speculation. Don't sue me. You could try suing me. I don't have anything, but you know. Well, this is it. I've got the FBI in my corner. Hopefully they'll be able to, you know. He'll get on the phone with the guys, just talking to his wrist, and you know, saying no, it's okay. Cece didn't actually know. She just worked it out for herself because Cece's smart as fuck. You know, just, you know, in my defense, just tell them that, you know, I've completed Portal 2 twice now. I'm just really, really smart. You know, it's I don't tell many people this, but you know, I was in law school, but I decided to drop out because I decided to be a delivery driver for Domino's instead. You know, 2 for Tuesday, it was just absolute chaos, but it just gave me a warm feeling in my heart, rather than actually defending people in court. You know, the warm feeling I got from the free pizza once a week was, you know, more than enough to, you know, keep me warm inside. You know, these criminals, you know, they just have to, you know, fend for themselves. You know, they can defend themselves, you know. I mean, they do say that somebody who represents himself in court has a fool for a client, but, you know, it's possible. Worked out really well for my ex, but, yeah. I went to Harvard Law. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yep. I was the only distance student that year. Because I don't like flying, and they said, no, it's okay, Cece, you can study from home. You can do your degree from the UK, and it's okay, we'll just send you your certificate in the post. And I said, yeah, I can do that. But the pizza was just too much for me. It just really, warmed my heart being able to carry out these packs of pizza and the nice warm bag to keep it warm, because I got to cuddle the bag on the way back. It sort of like warmed my cold blackened heart. Nope, I pressed the wrong button. That's nothing new, is it? Nope, it is not. This floor does look quite funky. I have no idea what it does. I guess it does some sort of glowy thing, because everything else in the Aurora thing does. I don't know if Only Wolf's still here, but every time I see this little reading nook, I think, I bet Only Wolf would like that. Cute little reading nook, so she can sit and read all her books that she got for her birthday. Need to go and make something now before I go and talk to a very small animal up in the clouds. Oh my god, FBI is the snakiest. But we love the bones of him. Do snakes have bones? Assume they must have some sort. Do snakes have bones? Do they? Somebody's going to have to invertebrates, but so no bones at all. My goodness. You do, yeah. It's probably more some sort of cartilagey, muscly thing. I don't know. I've never really wanted to know much about snakes because I don't like them. So it's nothing personal. No snake has ever done anything particularly bad to me. No, I've experienced a few snaky type people in my life, but who have done some pretty horrendous things to me. But on the snake front, I tend to avoid them. Not ever having had any particular reason to dislike snakes. I encountered a snake in an unexpected place. I know this isn't some against TOS discussion or confession or whatever you want to call it. I was in a northwest holiday resort or beach resort. No, you can't even call it a beach resort because the beach is minging. Blackpool. If anyone is from the UK or has been to the UK and you look up Blackpool, it's not world-class beach, but yeah, okay, I digress. It's got quite a good fairground, and I've gone to the fairground, and at this time, bearing in mind, it was like, 30 odd years ago, used to occasionally have people with like a python or whatever, and they do you could take your photograph with this snake draped around your neck type of thing. I didn't know that this was a thing on this particular day. And the first thing I know is I'm standing there talking to my boyfriend, asshole, whatever his name was at the time, and somebody tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned round, and there's a big fucking snake head at eye height with me. And I backed off across this busy road. There's cars slamming on brakes and blaring horns at me as I'm sort of like running backwards across this road to get away from this fucking snake that I wasn't expecting to see. And I get to the other side of the road nearly having an asthma attack because of the panic attack I'd had at seeing this snake. And this photographer guy said, I take it that'll be a no then. And I was like, what the actual fuck? I was not expecting that in the middle of the daytime at a seaside resort. No. It was just no. No, 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 no. Yeah, anyway. Make a note. Cece doesn't like snakes. Which is, yeah. I'm not too bad with them in reality, but just that one day, just for about 20 years, I couldn't even think about a snake without freaking out. Yeah. Where's that jingly jingly noise from then? Is that? I made the noise when I walked out. There's a jingly noise then. Hold on. Jane is educating me. Yes, snakes absolutely have bones. In fact, they have hundreds, often more than humans, consisting of a skull, a long spine with numerous vertebrae, and ribs attached to most vertebrae, allowing for extreme flexibility, breathing, and swallowing large prey. Their unique skeleton is mostly an extended rib cage, giving them support and structure despite their boneless appearance. Wow. Wow. Well, that's... you didn't realise that coming to watch me tonight would be a learning experience, but we're all learning something together today. Snakes do in fact have bones. They have a shit ton of bones, in fact. I still would never keep one as a pet though. And night night, my love. Sweet dreams. Give Kiki a poke for me. Mwah. Bollocks, mate. You know that's bollocks. I would have guessed that they had some sort of, I mean, are they sort of like firm like our bones, or are they, you know, more like cartilagey type of bones? I'm gonna have to look into this. What am I doing? What? I forgot what I was doing. I was supposed to be going to talk to the little cat up there. Right, which one is she in? She's in this one. It's time for me to go. Oh my god! How tiny is it? Oh, it's not a cat, it's a bear. But how tiny is this bear? Look at her. Oh, I am. Seems as though your new friend is bubbly with energy. Maybe from too much candy. Oh, by the way, I thought you meant like this. Why do they talk about themselves in the third person? This is just weird. Kuma's gonna move in. Yes, please stay. Yay! That's the one that it's Nico's the cat, as you'd expect with a name like Nico. Yeah. I always get the two mixed up because Neko is a small bear, a small cat, small kitty. When's that pig going to be visiting? They look like they're going to be coming soon. Little guinea pig. Whee! Right. Okay. Not doing that. I need to give Kojiman a gift. Let's go to Wheatfire Wonderland. To give her a gift. What should I give to her? I'm going to give her a flurb because what kind of creature wouldn't want a flurb as a pet? If I tootle around now and collect some more of the gems that I don't need anymore, but that's the thing when you get this far in the game. Not a great deal of use for any of these things anymore, but can't trade them for anything, can't sell them once I've made one. Now you see we've got another opal there, I think that's an opal. Yeah, can you kind of move out of the way, Kuromi? Thank you. I want a picture. This random opal that we found, which we no longer need, but there it is. Actually found another diamond like that, just sat there, no reason at all, after I didn't need diamonds anymore. Yeah. actually mean to do that there. Right. Okay, I've been going for an hour now. Everyone seems to have gone, so I will end this here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Might go live over this weekend, say, not been around for the last week because of obvious things, but yeah, I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.
Thanks for the ride, it's been so real. Pixel dreams and neon feels. Being over now, but not for long. CC Plays. Hit that subscribe, it's just one click away. CC Plays. Stay in the game, come back any day. High scores fade, but the fun won't stop. Level up with every drop. Next adventure's just a play away. CC Plays. Hit that subscribe, it's just one click away. CC Plays. Stay in the game, come back any day. Thanks for fate, but the fun won't stop. Level up with every drop. Next adventure's just a play away. CC Plays. Thanks for watching. CC Plays. Let's keep it looking.